I want you to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Fight hard but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck.
Champion against champion.
Here we go.
Welcome to First Strike Podcast.
Goodness.
Episode 16. As promised, we're giving our reactions to the 209 card.
This is going to be very quick.
Very depressing.
Very, very sad.
It might not be quick because of how much we rant.
Usually the rants
Last
go
long.
longer
exactly.
than the... I'm telling you, when you rant, it goes longer than the gratitude.
I
It
agree.
goes way longer than the Raven. But nevertheless...
The Raven.
Raven.
Is it the book?
Nevertheless, I'm Christian.
I'm Jesse, what's up?
I'm Lou.
And I'm Chris.
How you guys feel about the card?
Sucks.
Wait. The card was good, I thought.
The main
The
event
main card.
sucked.
No, we're talking about one fight.
I said
right?
main event sucked.
Yeah, of course, I agree.
Yeah.
I didn't think the rest of them were bad.
That Rashad Evans fight was kind of weird.
Yeah, but the guy was bringing it to
Yeah,
him, and
yeah.
even at the end they started swinging.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't call that
It,
awful.
it was a Khabib and Ferguson away from being...
Tell me, it could have been great.
It would have been great.
If Khabib and Ferguson would have been on this card, and plus Woodley and Thompson actually doing something more than
They probably
what
would
they
not
did,
have
They should be on the prelims.
that should have been Fight Pass.
Yeah. That shouldn't have been for the belt. That should be for their next UFC contract.
Woodley's a fake champion.
Yeah. Well, let's not jump too ahead of it. Let's start with the prelims that Christian seen.
Yeah, I'll just fill you guys in.
Yeah, we didn't. We weren't able to catch it,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
we were playing Uncharted.
I don't play.
Great games.
I haven't played Uncharted, but I watched it. It looks great.
Great game.
Hopefully, they can make a movie out of it. But
Yeah, you were
Luke
telling me about
Rockhold
that.
would be Drake.
We could always incorporate
There you
MMA
go.
into
I'm
the
telling you.
conversation somehow. But
Paige Van Zandt could be his girlfriend.
Maybe Rhonda. Maybe she could
what's
be
her name?
Elena.
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 I said Elise. Let's start off with the first fight. Mark Godbeer versus Daniel Spitz.
What kind of name is
Godbeer?
Godbeer?
Versus
That's a
Spitz.
fire name.
I know, right?
God.
Godbeer.
His
like
nickname
Xbox
is
tag.
Mark the Godbeer. Literally.
Like you don't need a nickname with a
Exactly.
name like that.
But this fight was, it was okay. It started off well. Basically, this was probably the only decision in the fight that I could
Prelims?
think of in regards to the prelims. Possibly the fight pass. I didn't get to see that because I don't have a fight pass.
Mm-hmm.
But a little side note, you guys know that the fighters have to buy their own fight pass?
I think we brought that up before.
Yeah, I think you did say
They
that.
have to
Or
buy
maybe it was
their
off
own-
air. I don't know.
Maybe I was drunk.
Yeah, I think you
I
probably
think
will.
it. I think it was the
Yeah.
jump.
They have to
Yeah.
buy their own
Good
fight
problem.
pass because
Weird.
and they don't get footage early anymore. They don't get footage. Say you're fighting Conor McGregor, you get footage on fight Conor.
Oh, wow.
Nope, you have to buy a fight pass account.
Maybe that's why
I
Woodley
would
and
just stream
Thompson.
the fights on
Seriously,
YouTube.
I would never buy it, especially. Plus, I think there's plenty of things that should be added to the fight pass that isn't, including the pay-per-views, especially shitty ones like this. But overall, this beginning bout was these guys were the whole fight. Well, the first round went well, but then the second and third, these guys were gassed. They were both of them. But Godbeer had more production and. Oh, you
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Spitz. He basically wilted. He just kept taking blows. Credit to him because he kept taking a lot of hits, but they were both gassed.
Mhm.
The fight next was Luke Saunders, correct?
Yeah.
Versus
Aurora Alcantara.
that was a good fight. Luke Saunders had the advantage mostly. He would take the guy down and he was pummeling him in dominant positions. And then out of nowhere, you want to say his name again?
Aurora Alcantara.
Whipped the knee bar
I don't
out.
even know if he.
Oh,
See
yes,
this name?
I saw the highlight
yeah,
on
that's
Twitter.
the name. Audi.
He whipped the knee bar out of nowhere. He was losing that fight bad.
Very slick
He was losing
submission.
that fight bad, but he threw out the knee bar and caught the W. I thought. That
Oh,
was a
he
good
came
fight.
back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you thought that was great. The next fight was even bigger.
Yeah.
In regards to comebacks, Darren Elkins was getting his ass handed to him by Becton.
Mhm.
The entire what round did it end?
It ended in round 3.
Round 3. The entire out of 3 rounds, Becton was taking him down, pummeling him, beating him up. Even on the feet, he was landing more than Elkins, right? Elkins, and then a sprawl later, Elkins gets up. And during the exchange in the cage, he throws like a few uppercuts off the clinch. The guy just goes limp. He throws a head kick, and then the guy literally flips, rose unconscious.
Oh,
no! Literally, his ass was up and his head was on
I'm
the.
gonna have to see that one.
Oh, I gotta see that
That was
shit.
epic because the whole fight he was getting his ass handed to him. He's a team alpha male fighter.
Oh.
And now
And
for
then-
the last fight on the
Oh,
prelims.
fuck Enrique. I think the H is silent. That's what I'm saying, Enrique. The whole time he was just looking to grapple. He was just looking to not even grapple good. Well, he was simply he was on the cage, comfortable with double overs, just laying there, comfortable. He was just chilling, and then eventually Tabura got separation and fucked him up. It was another finished fight.
All right, and that's Christian's thoughts on the prelims, as he was the only one to catch it. We were unfortunately able to see the main card, though.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Started
if
off
that was,
Yeah, it
honor.
did start off very good.
Well, it started off with Alistair Overeem against Mark Hunt, and in the third round, Alistair finished him.
Yeah.
Mark Hunt's kicks look very good, I thought.
Yeah. He hit him with some sharp elbows
For
as well,
a
too.
huge man, his body kicks are fast.
Yeah.
I mean, he had one kick that was sharp. Well, it hit a sharp object.
Yeah, and
a
he
sharp,
slices all
a sharp
leg.
body
Slices his
part.
leg.
Sliced his leg up, put a huge gash in it.
I would have never predicted Overeem to knock him out.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I predicted it.
You said decision.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I never seen Mark Hunt finished.
Well,
Frank Mir?
Jesus,
I never. I don't know.
Jesus was over here earlier, and he
I said
kept saying
finish.
that Mark Hunt was gonna win. And I just didn't understand why he was sleeping over him, because you've seen
Overeem-
Overeem's stats. He finished a lot of his fighters.
38
telling
of
you-
his 42 wins, he's finished by knockout or submission. That's unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Talk about
very
Alistair
efficient
Overeem. He's got guts to
finishing
win.
level. So,
yeah, I know, seriously. And I was thinking because Overeem's chin, over Hunt's power,
yeah.
might
I thought the same
knock
thing.
the fuck out of Overeem. Which
I
at
mean,
one point he
he
rocked.
was getting tapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting tapped. I'm not gonna act
Started
like
running away.
Overeem.
There was
Yeah.
literally one point where Overeem was covered up by the cage, but he got too patient. Where he was
Mark
just
Hunt.
tapping.
That's
Yeah.
just one thing
Going
I
to
hate.
the body,
don't heat.
tap,
I hate
yeah.
when these fighters get too patient.
Oh,
Like-
we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Main call-
Shit.
main
We'll
thing.
talk about doing nothing.
Yeah,
But
well,
what's next for Hunt?
So in
good
the UFC.
Battle in the UFC.
his next fight is in court.
Alistair better pray he don't turn up positive for anything.
I wish Hunt like
that would be the UFC's luck. They got another thing to argue against.
I would love to see Hunt in the Black Beast, but it just doesn't make sense
Yeah.
because the Black Beast is coming off.
Yeah.
For Alistair, I see the winner of
Give him Nagano.
yeah,
Oh, man.
maybe even the loser of Stipe and Dos Anjos, or maybe even him and
shot?
Wardum.
That's the thing that sucks about
Heavyweight.
the-
He can
the
get a title shot if
division.
he wanted.
Bro,
If the shit was bad.
Like,
hate
I
it.
feel like anybody could get a title shot. Like, how is Junior Dos Santos getting a title shot?
because everyone else is either fighting or they're just injured.
That's
He
what
beat-
that's what I'm
Or
saying. Like,
Redeem's chilling.
I feel
Yeah.
like the heavyweight division is up
He's
for
has
grabs
Rafa.
from
Yeah.
10 to 1. That they all could just, even probably number 12 could get a title shot and squeak their way in.
I think Overeem and Wardum is the fight to make right now.
Well, Redeem's busy with Rafa.
Oh, that's true.
I'm telling you, give him Nagano. He'll get knocked out
I
by
want to
Nagano.
see.
Isn't
Yeah,
he
I want to
fighting
see
Stephen
who's next
Struve?
for him.
Isn't he gonna fight Stephen
Have
Struve?
they confirmed that? Because I
No,
haven't
there,
seen
no,
it.
there's rumors. Just rumors flying. That'd be a
They
great
changed it. Yeah.
fight. Great fight. Even him and Kane, we discussed that
Oh,
before.
Cain Velasquez versus Alistair.
That's
Well,
another.
Who was King supposed to be fighting? It was
They want to. I know.
Before he
Someone's
got
gotta
injured.
get the black.
Was it
We're doing rematch.
Oh, the Black
oh yeah,
Beast.
we're doing.
Yeah,
what's
he's
his
another
name?
AKA that's injured right now. Could be Rockhold, DC.
Bro,
okay.
Hope you fight for the belt.
That was a perfect transition because the card that replaced that Ferguson and Habib fight
Kella
on,
Habib.
on the main card was this match with Cynthia Calvillo and Amanda Cooper, and Cynthia won.
And
By
there's another
submission.
one where I just guess and I lose.
Yeah,
You guessed Amanda Cooper? I think I predicted Amanda Cooper too.
yeah. I picked Cynthia. She
Looked impressive.
She looked impressive. Amanda Cooper had the advantage with the hand speed
I
and,
think so.
and the striking. But when Amanda Cooper went for the takedown, she immediately rolled with her and went to her back, went through to get the Americana. It looked like she was going to get the Darce choke at first. And then she transitioned to the back, put the hooks in, tried to get the rear naked choke from back position, and then she got rolled out, and then she flattened her back, and then finally put her in rear naked, and she won.
I give it to Amanda Cooper. She was in that hold for a
Yeah.
minute,
Yeah.
and
She was showing some good defense, but Cynthia is
as soon as
Good jiu-jitsu
she
practice.
laid down her stomach, she was done.
Mhm.
It was a wrap for her.
good for
Chris,
her.
what you thought of this one?
I love that transition from the anaconda to the rear naked. I think everyone does. The way her dexterity and her flexibility to just hop on that back.
Yeah, Put the hooks in beautifully.
We could tell who had the advantage where.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
And she's undefeated too, so hopefully she goes farther in her
Yeah.
career from now. So.
What's next for them? Can we really?
I don't know, because these are the first...
In the strawweight, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
These are the first times I've heard about these women, so maybe not for right now.
Get them ranked. The focus.
Yeah, for real.
We'll get Calvillo ranked, I would assume.
Yeah. I don't know what's next for them, to be honest.
Well, neither men that are ranked. We had Rashad Evans versus Danielle Kelly. Danielle.
I was like, what the heck?
Danielle. I don't know.
This guy's so fucking awkward.
Yeah. He looked like a teacher in there
He
before the
looked
fight.
so bad walking down that octagon and walking down that.
He looked like a guy coming out of the bar or something.
I just want to know when you're allowed to wear knee braces. Isn't that?
Yeah, you're allowed. Dominic Cruz wears them all the time.
Is that like,
Yeah, he wore it last fight.
a disadvantage? I
Dominic
feel
Cruz
like
has never
No.
worn knee brace.
No?
He wears the ankle one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where it got confusing.
a
Yeah.
whole knee brace. Like I feel like a lot of the kicks.
He loves Stone Cold
That
Steve
might be a
Austin.
way to block it too. You know what I mean? To check him.
He said he had constructive surgery on his knee. I don't know. The commission passed it, so whatever.
Hey, man, it's up to the fighter to kick that leg.
Yeah.
And that's what
Rashad
Rashad
didn't
didn't
do
do.
it. Yes.
I
Exactly
said
what
it
he
during
did
the
do.
entire fight. Dominic Cruz said it during the entire fight. So
Weird.
that's-
Too much respect.
This
to
was
the
another
fight.
split decision, correct?
Yes.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Pretty
Split
sure.
decision.
Yeah, I remember it being a.
Rashad was upset. He thought he won the fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was
Yeah,
split.
yeah.
The next was unanimous. I'm sorry, and then so was the main event.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think Rashad won that at all.
No, he didn't unload combinations. He had one punches and kicks, and he had what 2 takedowns in the
Well,
fight.
I just want to let you know,
One.
Kelly
One.
has to be. He's awkward in and out that octagon because he was literally punching with like the side of his
pinkies.
fist. he was getting every bit of everything.
He did land some good punches against Rashad, though.
He kept doing this nice trip, though. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
the
best
judo?
thing we saw.
Yeah.
The way he would just simply his lead leg would go right under Rashad's lead and just try and trip him. I liked that. That was probably the best technique
Highlight.
of the fight.
Yeah. I liked Rashad at 185, and to be honest, it looked like he didn't have that much power. He has at 205, but he did look good in there, and
He wasn't
I thought-
throwing much.
yeah, I thought he was going to be like a new person at 185, but he just lost to this dude named Daniel Kelly, who I've never heard about.
Guy's a generation fighter. I think he doesn't have the technique nor skill set to compete with some of the highest, like Gavin Tucker.
He just had the power back.
Yeah,
then.
Tucker.
I know they're nowhere near in weight division, but I'm talking about and Lando. These are the guys that I consider the future.
Well, before we get into the Lando fight, what do you guys see next for Daniel Kelly and Rashad Evans? I mean, Daniel Kelly celebrated like he won the championship.
For real. That's the biggest win of his career.
Tim Boach.
Congratulations to him.
Oh, okay.
Feed him Tim Boach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who? Which
Rashad
one?
Evans. No. Daniel Kelly,
Daniel.
Timbo.
Rashad Evans.
Rashad. How old is he? 37 years old?
37.
Retire.
Oh, man.
I'm
You don't put
sorry.
him there ready. He looks in such great shape.
I know, but he's 24-6 now. When was the last time he won a fight? A few years ago. So I think he's been done. And he's been one of my favorites. And when he knocked out Chuck Liddell, it broke my heart. And ever since he lost to John Jones, I didn't think he would ever be the same fighter again.
What a sour taste I still have
Yeah. It's
coming out of
awful.
this main event.
Yeah, it was really gonna.
It was
just make
cursed
the whole-
since. It was
the
cursed
whole
since.
I'm
tone of the
mourning right
podcast,
now. I'm in the middle of
Yesterday.
mourning.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hopefully this lifts your spirit up a little bit. You're one of the people you consider the future, Lando Veneta.
And David. David's great.
David's great, too.
Well,
Yeah.
he lost to
tough.
David Tamir.
Yeah.
So, what you guys done? And it was a unanimous decision.
That was a good fight.
Fight of the night. These two fighters at the lightweight
We all
division.
predicted that. Everyone knew.
Yeah. These
Whenever
two
Lando's
fighters-
involved.
Yeah. These two fighters at the lightweight division showed that these could be two contenders in the future. These guys weren't even ranked, and they were throwing wheelhouse
They were
kicks,
slugging, man.
punches,
They're fighting
hooks.
for-
They dropped
One of
each
them
other.
should be ranked after this.
For
Or
real.
both.
The way they fought,
Yeah,
man.
they should be.
Londo looked very good, and David trained with Conor McGregor in UFC.
No.
The Ultimate Fighter season 22 with Conor and Uriah, and he was runner up for Conor, and he has a really good future, and so does Londo, especially after the wheelhouse kick at 206 and him almost beating Tony Ferguson. This Londo. It was only his third fight in the UFC, so he's gonna live and learn from this, and David's just gonna get even better. So is Londo.
Man, what is Londo's record?
9-2.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. I thought it was
And
3.
David is,
2, 1,
I
2.
think, 5-1 or 6-1. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I want to say,
I know
6
Londo
and
is 9-2 now.
as I look up David, now everybody going into this fight. Well, it says 5-1 on the UFC website, but I don't know if they updated it with.
No,
I believe it's 6-1.
They didn't update it that quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would
6-1.
I would say 6-1.
That's a good record.
I think Lando was winning most of the fight, but unfortunately he likes to
Get hit a lot. Yeah.
I think because he's 24, he's my age. I'm sure he prides himself of taking a hit, and he just doesn't care. Which it looks cool, but it doesn't score on judges' scorecards.
Yeah.
He did, when he gets in his gas stage, which he did with Ferguson, he would take Superman punch off the cage.
Mm-hmm.
He just take it, and I think credit to him. But you don't win fights like that.
He took a Superman punch tonight.
Yeah.
Ate it. The thing that impressed me with Lando was that he caught a right roundhouse kick to the body, caught it, and did a wheelhouse
that counter.
wheel
Beautiful.
kick.
Yeah, that was one of the most beautiful. Clearly
counter.
the most beautiful thing I've seen today.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think when he can get his defense on par with his offense, that guy's a fucking problem.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he definitely has to work on his defense though. Now, what do you guys see next for both these?
One of them
fighters?
should get Sage Northcutt. I don't know who.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So Lando versus Sage. How fun would that be?
He's
Oh,
coming
yeah,
off.
good fight.
He's coming off the loss,
So is
so
Lando.
yeah.
you could give it to Lando. Now, what about David Smith?
David's gonna go up. Who could he?
You think he's gonna be ranked or
No,
honestly?
no.
I have a fighter. I don't
Usually
think-
the way they work with rankings, you gotta beat someone on the rank.
Yeah, which would make sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest, both of these fighters are winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a great
I
fight,
think
and they're
this-
both gonna take 50K.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. I think this might be like a big name to throw out at David, but Jim Miller.
Oh, Jim Miller's coming off a loss, but
Yeah.
I think Jim Miller might squish him
Oh yeah. Me too with this grappling.
because I think he's too small, both of them.
Mhm.
Those guys don't look like the modern day lightweight.
I hope these guys fight again in the future. A really
Yeah.
interesting fight for
The title
another fight night or a pay per
implications.
view.
Who would you see getting a title shot first in the future?
Lando.
Yeah.
Because he's more. I mean, he already is the more marketable fighter.
Yeah.
And it's really off of that alone. Because coming into this, it was like everybody look out for Lando.
Yeah.
He was the favorite. He was this. He was that. And even after the fight, I feel like, oh man, Lando had a great fight.
Yeah.
And we kind of forgot
And
already
his-
who this guy was.
And the
other
biggest
guy.
thing is the UFC debut. He almost beat the number one contender in Tony Ferguson. Like if you do that in your UFC debut, just imagine what you could do after that by just becoming a better
I
fighter.
wanted him to win,
I wanted him to win tonight too.
but he did lose that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
We were rooting for him so he could just move up as fast as he can
Yeah.
and get there. But
You know what his
24 years old, he'll be
yeah.
there.
You know what his style reminded me of? Yair Rodriguez with the way he kicks.
That's why I asked what the I forgot.
that'd
what
be
division
fun.
Yair was.
That'd be a crazy fight.
That'd be a good fight.
Also, a fencer, the way he bounces
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
and forth in the line.
He uses his
Yes.
movement very well, side to side, cuts angles perfectly.
And you
Great
guys
fighter.
play For Honor?
No.
You didn't play For Honor?
No.
I haven't either. But I was watching.
He said it like he was an expert on it.
I was watching a sword documentary today. I could bring it up with
What's
combat
Farana?
sports. Yeah.
What's Farana?
Oh,
It sounds like Farina, like
It's like
Like a sword battling game.
yeah, it's an online sword battling game. It's pretty cool. I tell you, look it up. You could have 2v2s, 4v4s. You could play samurais, Vikings. I can't think of knights, along with many other cultural swordsmen. It was so cool. I just thought I'd bring it up because I thought of a fencer, and I went all the way back to the beginning of swords.
Well,
For Honor.
that,
We're not being paid by.
I wish. Send us 3 copies.
I'm honestly sure if I look up that, I see a better fight than this main event.
You will see a better fight.
But let's talk about the main event. Definitely fight of the night. No, that's not what I said.
Make me have a seizure.
Yeah, no. Alright, so it's Tyron Woodley versus
Was there a fight?
I think it starts. Is it on 210?
Maybe.
It starts soon, right?
Yeah.
You want to play it on UFC 2, EA Sports PS4 instead?
Yeah.
That sounded like an advertisement. Tell me that it
PS4.
EA Sports.
We need to cut a check for that one.
Oh
That's
my
right.
god.
You can have a better fight in UFC 2,
What
the
was
video game
For real.
made by EA Sports on PS4 and Xbox One.
All right, listen. I
And
can't
PC
wait.
consoles near you.
I can't wait to find out how much they fucking got paid to do that.
I
Because
think
what they did tonight was what they do every fucking day
In
the gym,
training.
In training.
for real. I can't wait to watch this press conference later
Awful.
and see what Dana White says. I want to see what Woodley and Thompson say.
It was a
as
great
well.
fight.
I don't think Dana White's gonna call him out. I don't. I think Dana White's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it was a tactical fight. You know, what do you expect?"
Like Joe Rogan said, it was a great fight.
I
Joe Rogan said, excellent.
Excellent.
Fight. He said excellent.
He said, "I loved it."
I loved it.
I think Dana White's gonna rip them both a new ass because Dana White doesn't like Tyron Woodley because he called him a drama queen. So he could capitalize on
Tyron
that.
better not
I
be pulling
guarantee
out.
he won't.
Continue to badmouth.
He better not
you
be
never
pulling
know.
out some
Dana
big
White could
fights.
be an asshole.
I've never this asshole Dana White's only like to the reporters. I've really never seen him be an asshole to the fighters, ever.
Okay.
Well, what do you guys thought about the fight?
I want to break down round by round.
There's nothing to say.
And I want to ask what you guys saw in each round.
All right. Well, the first round, nothing. Second
Nothing
round,
happened the
nothing.
first round.
Third round,
You
nothing.
could have went to sleep the
Fourth
first
round?
15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you could have went to the whole.
Yeah, the whole
All right.
half,
Third
25
round.
minutes.
Third round. Something happened.
Wake up in the
Woodley
last
got
10
a
seconds.
Woodley got a takedown.
Oh shit! He got a takedown.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Was that the
Whoop-de-doo.
second or third?
Third.
Third.
Yeah. It took them 10 minutes to figure out what the hell they were gonna do. And
Awful
they had to agree
fight.
on something.
And I love how all the announcers were trying to bump up the glory of this fight by saying it was a tactical fight.
Dominic Cruz, who's phenomenal, by the way, at that commentary, and I didn't hear him talk the whole fight. He had talked only when
I think I heard him snoring.
he talked only when spoken to by Joe Rogan. He had nothing to say.
Or the other guy. I don't remember hearing him.
It's like they say tactical, but I think it's more tentative than anything. Is one fighter afraid of getting hit and the other fighter afraid of getting hit?
They both were.
After the fight, Stephen Thompson explained he didn't want to go close because of Tyron Woodley's power, and Tyron Woodley was basically saying he couldn't play the distance. So.
Tyron Woodley said after the fight, "I was nervous about the score of the fight."
So please brag about how you're the best welterweight in the world.
Yeah.
Please brag.
You didn't even fight.
He just said, I beat the number one contender. One judge even had it a draw.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Literally,
Oh,
when
God.
it was 48-47 Woodley, 47-47, and then honestly, I was afraid
It was going to be a draw again?
Yeah.
As soon as he said 48-40, I forgot what they
It
said.
was 48-47, and then when they said 47-47, I looked at all you guys. I
They
was
said
like,
majority draw.
This is just going to be a
I
draw
missed
again.
that.
Yeah, technically.
What?
I missed it. They said it was one of the judges said it was a draw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the middle judge.
Yeah.
Wow, I missed that.
Second judge thought it was a draw. It should have been. Should have been no
yeah,
contest.
that happened.
No
No
contest.
contest is better.
Another one.
It should have. I don't know what it should have been. It should have been.
They should have just had a sudden death. Like you ever play in UFC, the knockout mode?
Yeah.
That's what they should have had.
Well, if,
Honestly-
all right, well, we didn't talk about that. If we was talking knockout mode in the 5th round, Stephen Thompson got knocked down.
Yeah.
And that it could
got
have been
dropped.
called there,
It
to be
should
honest.
have. It should have.
Might as well just called it.
Yeah.
Call it.
John McCarthy said after the fight, "You're lucky I didn't call the fight." He said it to Stephen Thompson. I read it.
I
From
feel like
right off his
like
lips.
not calling it made the judges more difficult.
Yeah, it took
Oh,
them a
he
while
knocked him
to
down,
get their
so he wins the
scorecards
fight.
together.
Just a poor performance from both of them.
No performance bonuses for them.
I think Woodley might be the most boring fighter right now.
But
With so much power.
Hold on, you can't criticize Woodley for this because it's Stephen Thompson's blame as well.
No, yeah,
They both get the
they
blame
both
for
are.
this.
But I think Woodley's more boring.
He just knocked out. His name slips my mind.
Robbie
Lawler.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was
Oh,
last
goodness.
year, though. I don't know. These
What the
guys.
fuck happened?
Woodley's not a champion.
He's
Stephen
holding-
Thompson's not even a fucking
209
contender.
was the next biggest card. I was so hyped. Habib, 6 pounds over, can't fight.
Dummy.
And then the main event is just a fucking disaster. That fight reminded me of Anderson Silva in his prime, when literally
Who was
would
he
just
fighting? Damian Maia?
he would just let the judges pick the fight.
This breaks my heart because as a UFC fan, you always go through this fucking
Yeah.
hills, roller coaster.
Great peaks and strides, 205, 206, and
Actually, yeah, the card like 200 and up. Where
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
The free TV fights are better.
2017 is starting off pretty bad for UFC.
yes.
The
Although-
TV fights
by
were
the
good.
far.
TV fights were good. That's what I think doesn't get enough credit. The TV fights were
In
good.
July and January.
And speaking of TV fights, next month, Demetrius Johnson, Renato Jacare on the same card on
April-
TV.
April 15th, and I was as soon as I seen Demetrius Johnson on April 15th, I was upset because I'm upset that Demetrius Johnson is consistently off pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be. I know they're pushing this whole more TV fights, and as fans, you got to enjoy it. But I would like to see Demetrius Johnson
have
get
to
more
put
shots.
title
Now
fights
my
on
problem
TV.
is, how should they put him in? Because
Co-main
right now
event?
I think
A co-main event?
a co-main
That'd be
event?
perfect. He's tying Anderson Silva's
Because I think
championship
he
title
gets,
defense.
He gets more love now because he's on TV with a broader.
People see more
Viewer.
to see him.
More people will watch that than if he was on a pay-per-view leading it. I'm saying.
But
if he was
Well, no,
called-
at the end of the day,
I'm not saying leave.
UFC's gonna make a profit off if Demetrius Johnson's on a pay-per-view.
Imagine if he co-main.
barely. I tell you, Demetrius don't sell.
Imagine if he co-main evented Connor.
Yeah.
That'd be a great.
No, I
look
think
for
Or a
that's
him.
John Jones.
He was supposed to,
Yeah.
but who can't? Who got out? Was it DJ? No.
Yeah.
And probably John Jones
I-
too,
yeah.
because there's supposed to be John Jones DC2,
And then
and there's supposed to be
Johnson
Demetrius Johnson
yeah.
under it.
You bring that up. Just,
And they had a whole show dedicated to beating a guy. So I think they're working on it.
I understand. What
I
you're
just
saying.
said they're
The
working on
TV.
They're like-
it
I
could
think,
benefit.
what do you think it is that he's so...
Maybe
I'll
you-
be honest, I think it's because he's short.
It's his voice.
I think
His
it's 'cause
voice.
every person he stands next to, he's about 3 or 4 inches shorter
Yeah.
than, and it's like, maybe my dog could beat you.
I probably
Your
can.
dog almost weighs more.
I know. See, that's what I think is his biggest issue. That's it.
I think they just need to respect
But
him
again, you got to respect it.
because he's number one pound.
Maybe they want to
pound.
show off the number one best fighter.
He's probably gonna break Anderson Silva's title defense.
Yeah.
Because
he will.
there's a
Come on.
reason why heavyweights get so much more love. It's because they're big
They're
people.
big people, yeah.
I'm telling you, that's that Vince McMahon method.
Now, I don't know if we said who Demetrius Johnson is fighting.
Wilson Reyes,
Wilson
he's
Reyes.
he trains out at Alliance.
Yeah, he fought a few weeks
Dominic
ago.
Cruz.
Yeah, he just
Yes.
submitted someone.
And there's also another fight that they added onto that card as well.
Jacare Souza.
That's
and
crazy.
Robert Whitaker.
So
Quick
I mean,
turnaround.
That's a good fight.
oh,
That's a main event in itself.
so
And I think there's more fights now. I'm looking
already that's more of a bang for your buck than
this fight card
was.
was.
For sure, because I feel bad for who paid. Because we didn't pay.
Yeah, we streamed it.
He found it.
we found it, and
Don't tell nobody.
yeah, let's cut that part out, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not editing.
Oh,
this.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
editing this
Nah,
one
we
up.
don't.
It's
Is it
gonna-
possible you could look up that fight card? I want to talk. Because there's a few.
April 15th.
Mhm.
Do you know where it's at?
Nashville.
Oh, Tennessee.
Fight night, UFC.
Maybe.
Nashville.
I'm sure that it is. I'm not sure. Maybe
Um,
Kansas City. I don't know.
Just say April fighting night, I guess.
Yeah.
let me see.
I don't know.
Awful.
I think
you want-
I just think that
I
they
got the
need to-
April. Oh wow! And the following week is the April 22nd one with
Swanson and Artem.
Oh, wow. Okay. You got a lot of good fights coming. Kind
Yeah,
of.
they do.
Vitor
Let me see
Belfort
if I
and
could-
Kelvin Gastelum's next week. I can't wait for that fight.
Yeah, that should be better.
I hope Vitor loses.
He will. No way he'd beating the young guy.
Well, luckily since you're off school, we could
Get some
throw
more
in
podcasts
a few
on.
more podcasts in.
Of course.
All right, so we got the Belfort Gastelum one next week. Then the following week we got Manoa versus Anderson. Then,
Oh, that's over in England.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
following week.
Yes.
And then April 8th, Cormier versus
Cormier
Johnson
Johnson
2. And then this April 15th card that they do not even have a main event for on the picture.
Will Cormier show up?
They didn't update
Demetrius-
it. They didn't update it yet. Oh, yes, they
cool.
did.
Okay, so we got the Jacare.
Elliot's
and-
there. Elliot and Smoker will be a good fight.
Oh,
And then
wow.
Michelle Watterson Rose. I'm telling you, this is a free card.
Oh,
Like, seriously.
Wow.
Damn.
Are you serious?
My baby
I just-
girl. I love her.
Okay, I hope they all make weight, and I hope
Oh,
none
she's
of the
fighting
fights are
Rose?
boring.
Yeah.
and
All
then,
of this. This is a better card than 209.
That's
For
high
real?
quality right
Jeremy
there.
Stevens.
Oh,
Jeremy
yeah.
Stevens.
Wow.
Wow. Interesting.
That shit I got to request off for because of how big it is.
April 15th.
Wait, who's Elliot?
So-
That's
Guy
the guy
that,
who almost
um,
beat
Oh, the guy who
Yeah,
just
at
fought
least
last
in the
time?
first round.
Yeah.
Okay. The Ultimate Fighter winner.
Yeah, so if this pay-per-view left a bad taste in your mouth, at least
At least a free card.
at
coming
least
up.
yeah, at
Yeah.
least they make up with
Next
some
week.
free cards.
And I'm
so-
looking forward to the next pay-per-view, Wyman Musasi, and hopefully
I'm worried about these pay-per-views.
Cormier
208
and Johnson too.
209.
Dude, Cormier is not going to show up.
Cormier might bore us.
Oh, yeah.
If
Cormier
Cormier,
always bores me.
No,
Alright,
he was fighting candidates twice,
if Cormier
He's
doesn't
such a
show
boring
up
ass
and
except
he's,
with Anderson.
if Cormier doesn't show up and he doesn't get his belt stripped, that the UFC is just asking, just
That's odd, right?
yeah, because
He
he hasn't fought in 18 months before so
Anderson.
He hasn't defended.
defended.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
why.
that's
what I
crazy.
meant.
And they talk about Connor.
Yep, bugs the shit out of me.
I'm looking at this 210 card right now to see the little preview.
They're gonna
Cormier.
add Habib and Tony, and they don't.
Yeah, I hope-
If they do, I
If-
fuck
if-
it. This
if
is
they-
a good
if-
card.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how the
It'll be the
rule
AK.
changes.
They should just name it the AKA card. For real.
Chris
They should just
Weidman.
add that fight.
That's why they should just do it. Do it right now.
So, I mean,
If you're listening, please just put Habib and Tony in there right now.
hopefully next month when this card comes, we could give you a more uplifted review. But for now, this is our thoughts on our 209 card that just was very underwhelming.
Oh, all we can think about is the future. Because
Yeah.
this fight was so bad, I'm just hoping for something else.
And the co-main event, the original co-main event, it didn't happen. And everyone wanted to
The
see
people's, yeah, the people's co-main. I mean,
Now,
the main event.
I just hope we could go one card without
A fuck
a weight miss, injury, something.
That's happening
it. A
more
horrible
frequently.
judge
I feel like
call.
it's every card.
Yeah.
When was the last card we had like a clean card
This
where
is
nothing
Walter
went wrong?
205.
This is the fucking... I know which was... Well, no, because we lost Donald.
Yeah, we lost a bunch of fights. We lost Shad Evans in 205.
Oh, yeah, Donald. Robbie Lawler. And that was the...
That was a bunch of fights
Dustin.
lost.
That was the Thompson and Woodley draw.
Yeah, that was a bunch of fights lost. Then 200 was Jones
that
again.
card
It
fell-
was supposed to be
fell
McGregor
apart.
and Diaz,
they love
too.
stripping these people a day off. It kills everyone who pays for it. Who buys their tickets a month in advance.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. John Jones can't make it. And I get it. It's John Jones' fault, ultimately.
Yeah, but
Wow.
whatever.
It's just the byproduct of being a fan, man.
Yeah, as a fan, you're gonna go through the highs and lows, as you said, and it's gonna be frustrating, and it's gonna be good. And
I bet that boxing fight was good. That was today.
I'm sure it was. Those
I
guys
bet that
are
was
two
better.
prospects. I didn't get to see
we
it.
didn't get to catch it. My parents were watching it.
I'm just watching Vasily Lomachenko.
I think 2 3-year-olds would have a better fight than that Thompson and Woodley.
We don't advocate any gender
Yeah,
fight.
No.
I want to see 2-3 girls.
I'd rather see a bar fight if that's what you say.
Yeah.
But here's my question, because I'm texting a friend, and he, and Joe Rogan said he loved it. Could you see this being a tactical fight that MMA purists love, or no?
Some.
Hell
yeah.
no.
Some, yeah.
Like,
Obviously,
what the
Joe
hell
Rogan.
could love a fight with 60 punches thrown from each side? That's what I feel like it was. And
No, I didn't like it at all.
And a lot of them were just testing the air. Like,
I didn't like it. Joe Rogan did, though.
I feel like people in these situations, I feel like the pretentious MMA fans will be like, oh, it's always the drunk people who don't like a fight, who don't like one of these chess matches. I can't go with that. I don't think this
Nah.
fight was a chess match.
Not at all.
I mean, mostly...
There were barely any moves. This was the chess match where two people wouldn't fucking move. Imagine a real life chess match.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna move a piece.
you know what it is? If we're gonna bring it to a chess match, it's people just moving their pawns and not doing any
Yeah.
moves with their rooks, their
pawns
queens,
go
their
first.
push-ups, their knights. It's literally just moving your small ass pieces, and it's the game where you're just taking each other's pawns.
Exactly.
And who the hell wants to play that game?
That's gonna go on forever.
Like you said, Chris, when we were watching the fight, literally, that was a sparring session, what they did in training camp.
You know what this is? You ever play tic-tac-toe with somebody and they always just...
You draw.
That's the
and
worst.
the jerks that just keep doing the same moves and you already know what they're going to do, so you have to counter. That's exactly what this was.
Nobody won this fight.
This
Tyron
was
might have
no-
won, but no one won it.
This was no chess match. If it was, there were no significant
This was
moves.
a fucking joke.
The significant move came at the end. Last 10 seconds.
Needed a Harry Potter chess match.
This wasn't a defense showing out. This wasn't an offense showing out. This was nothing. It wasn't a wrestling match. It wasn't... Oh, God.
UFC 208 was better than this card.
I agree.
You think?
I agree.
Yeah.
Because we had the
This is
beginning
like
match.
Anderson Silva,
That's
right? We
right.
said that already.
Yeah, the Poirier match. And then I enjoyed the main event for what it was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed, like... Not.
I think that's a better chess match.
I enjoyed the
per
controversy
se.
The
behind
Holly
it.
Holman Dronime fight was 3 million times better than the Thompson.
Right, yeah.
and
Anything
Woodley
is gonna be
fight.
better than this
We're
fight.
comparing it to this.
I
Shit.
swear, Joe Rogan and them, they have front seats. So, of course, it looks better.
Yeah.
Of course, when you're right in front.
You know what? It for everybody else in the crowd, it wasn't better for them.
Exactly.
Everyone
Yeah, it was
blew
awful.
But what people like to do is categorize them as the drunk fans that
Yeah.
just bleed. I know people on the internet have
Affliction
seen that
t-shirts.
meme. Yeah, affliction shit. Like, no, we appreciate the intricacies of this sport as well, and it wasn't a complicated chess match or an intellectual battle between physical opponents.
A chess match to me was Cody Garbrandt versus Dominic Cruz.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
That was
I
one of the
can't-
best fights of the year.
I honestly can't wait.
Or, well, I guess.
Yeah. last year. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
A day.
They know what you mean.
I honestly can't wait because they do. Joe Rogan does after each pay-per-view. They have a fight companion on his podcast. To be honest, I really can't wait to see how they break
Why
it
you guys
down.
stay promoting other people's podcasts?
They never promote us.
Right?
You gotta love Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we can't be promoting no other stuff.
We can't promote competition.
It's Joe
Hey,
Rogan.
fuck it. They're gonna watch Joe Rogan
Yeah,
anyway.
That's true.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Maybe one day. But I can't wait to see what they all break down. I don't know who's gonna be there. Maybe Eddie Bravo, Brandon Schaub. I can't wait to see what they all say. And talk
They're
about
gonna
this
all
main
love
event.
it.
I don't know about Brandon
Bro, it was
Schaub.
such a good chess match.
I don't know about Eddie Bravo. Maybe just Joe.
You gotta check the Twitter.
What, Eddie?
Oh yeah.
Check Brendan's Twitter right now just to find out.
Really?
Yeah.
He's tweeting about it? Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
look
he
right
always tweets.
now. I'll look right now.
Because if he loves it, that's crazy.
That shit was awful.
It was-
Chess match. TJ Dillashaw, Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz versus Cody Garbrandt. What else is a chess match? Fucking. I'm trying to think.
Connor and Nate.
That was like a brawl.
Yeah, I would say Connor versus Eddie on Connor's behalf. The way he picked him apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't see that as being a chess match. If it is, like you said, you're just fucking playing with pawns, people, objects you don't need.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it was to me, and disappointing to say the least. And I'm a Woodley fan kind of now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a fan after this.
What are you a
It
fan
died
of?
down.
His ability to do nothing?
I see. I was
Until the end?
I was a fan of his
admit-
power, and that's the thing. He showed at the end. I wish he would have.
I know.
I'm not saying go that pace the whole fight, because then you will be exhausted by the 5th round. But if he could do that for 30 seconds in each round, at least that's better than what we got now.
I don't even have a Twitter, but I would make a Twitter just to go on Steven's page and be like, at Steven Thompson, you're being too fucking nice. Stop.
Now that I'm looking at Brandon Schaub's Twitter here, we're going back to Rashad Evans' potential matchup, Johnny Hendricks.
Yeah.
That could be a good
Johnny
fight.
Hendricks coming off a win though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's coming
Yeah.
from the window.
But two former
Isn't
champions.
he fighting?
Could
soon?
you-
No, he just fought.
Did he
yeah.
comment on it at all or no?
No,
Wow.
no.
Surprised.
He just said another draw I could see. Definitely, just saying. UFC 209.
You should look up
UFC
the
209.
consensus by the hashtags.
I
really want to know.
I could do that because
Yeah.
I love reading those things. All right, let me.
Oh, and he tweeted, and Damian Maya can get a shot, cause why?
All right, let me.
like
see.
he's asking? Or?
Yeah.
Whack ass fights.
Why would
Thank
they?
you. Do we know anyone or no?
No,
Okay.
Dan Hardy. I bet GSP is laughing his ass off right now. He could be a 2-weight champion in 2 fights and then retire again.
Sheesh. That just goes to show.
Woodley wanted to put Wonderboy to sleep. Joke's on us. We all got put to sleep.
Ooh! They killing it right now. I love it.
I love how Thompson.
Damian
said-
Maya would have finished
you
one of
ever
these
seen
guys
this
probably.
meme? You ever seen this meme?
Of course, that's a funny.
What's that?
What is
the
what's
the
the name?
meme?
though?
I don't know the name
It's
of
like
the meme,
the
but it's,
intellectual thinker who always
Yeah,
gives
who-
you that advice.
the-
The guy that looks like Eddie Murphy,
yeah,
to say the least.
who's pointing at his head, and it says you can't lose if you don't fight.
Ah! That's what's up.
And then UFC fans trying to figure out the score with the Zach Galifianakis.
Oh yeah, that's from Hangover 3 or 2.
I haven't seen
Ah.
anything but one, so I
Oh,
couldn't
Wait,
tell
let
you.
me see. Let me see. I don't know.
Oh, look what he wrote.
First one.
Oh, it's the first one.
Yeah, that's when he's. In
Oh,
the,
when he's playing cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
that's,
one to get all the
that's
chips.
correct.
Yeah, I agree. I can agree with Brendan here. He says, let's just chalk Woodley and Thompson, or Wonderboy, up as a clash of styles and never do that fight
Who
again.
said that?
Brandon Schaub. He's on.
But he said, and never do
Podcast
that
with Joe
fight
Rogan.
again.
It-
So
their
how'd
styles
you-
don't match
how'd
up
he
at
find
all.
it and you didn't? Were you guys looking on 2 different Twitters?
no,
So
I
you
just
look
looked.
up the hashtag.
I just.
How you? What hashtag you looked up?
UFC 2?
I just
Oh,
on UFC
okay.
209. Rafael Dos Anjos. I had Woodley in the first fight, Wonderboy in this one.
Yeah, I think would.
Well, I don't
I think Wonderboy.
Dan
I
Hardy.
wanna see it again. Both
Dan
fights.
Hardy again. Worst welterweight title fight I ever seen.
That's right.
Woodley
true.
owes the fans a better performance.
I agree. And so does Thompson.
He's gonna get even more hate than he already has now. That's the big thing about Tyron Woodley right now. He's still not a star, and I thought this
Have
might
you guys?
make him a
He's
star.
verified. You guys might know him better than me. Chatmatkar Sandhu. Sandhu. I don't know. He's verified. He's an MMA journalist for
Can I
MMA
see his
Junkie.
face?
Yeah, I want to see.
And he
Oh, from
basically
MMA
said
Junkie.
Tyron Woodley won the fight, and his stock couldn't be any lower than it is
Seriously.
now.
Seriously.
Exactly.
GSP's been talking about stock lately, and Tyron's stock and Thompson's stock, in my opinion, Or low.
No, just
Oh, okay.
the hashtag.
Whatever. This
These are great. I love these.
They
hashtags.
said the most disappointing or
Awful
the
fight.
worst welterweight title fight. I can say the worst fight
There are no
I
winners in
ever
that fight.
seen.
There's no
Kimbo
winners.
Slice and what's his name
Dada,
again? That was
5,000.
better than this fight.
UFC 209 has to go down as the worst pay-per-view easily. I don't think that, but this is
pretty close.
the consensus we're grabbing here.
Yeah.
Probably the worst main event ever.
You guys let us know what you think of UFC 209.
Probably agree with us, most likely.
I would
I
I
so.
hope so. I mean, if you
so
don't,
too.
if you enjoyed
Explain
it,
why.
That's fine.
Explain
If you
why
enjoyed
you
it, fine.
the chess
Yeah.
match.
That's your-
Maybe you like
listen,
the beauty.
if you enjoyed it, good. I'm sure you
Good
enjoyed
on
me taking a shit too.
Oh, no.
If you enjoyed this, you're gonna enjoy everything else. So.
I know there can't be a bad fight ever.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
There can never ever be a bad fight for you. Well, with all that being said, guys, you guys have any more final comments?
Is there any news we've missed out? Anything?
Not since yesterday. No.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully, we can dish out a few more while Jesse's on spring break. I'm on spring break next week, but Jesse's not going to be here. So, what? With all that being said,
Disgusting.
I think you guys hear our tone of voice. And
Yeah. I don't think they should fight
Never
for a very
again.
long time.
Never
Like,
again.
just go on vacation.
You can't
don't
sell
show
me
your
to
face.
buy it or even watch a fight
No.
between them.
Somebody else needs to become champion before Stephen Thompson or...
Let's
I'm
see.
go-
What do
get
we
a
think
title
of the
shot.
prospects of Jorge and Damian?
We
Yeah,
didn't talk
I'm-
about
that
what's
should be
next.
excited for
We didn't
that.
talk about what's next with these fighters.
Nothing. Wait for
Steven
Damian
should take
Jorge.
Steven should take one of those two, Damian or Jorge. Probably the loser. Makes more sense. And then we know who's gonna get.
The winner.
Yeah.
The winner of that gets Woodley.
They could
Yeah.
become champion
I'm
easily.
telling you now, Damian Maya, Tyron Woodley, Damian Maya comes champion.
Yes.
If Tyron Woodley fights like
Do
that
you see
again,
Damian winning,
yes.
beating Jorge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorge? Yeah.
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 Should be easy.
When's that fight?
A few weeks, I think.
I don't know. I think people are underestimating Jorge.
Maybe a few months, I don't know.
Jorge's got this audacity that he'll
Yeah.
just stepping forward
Yeah.
and he'll start swinging, and that's the audacity that Conor has, that Cody has, that makes stars.
You know what I would do if I was Dana White?
Hmm.
Instead of like basically
I don't want to hear him rematch.
instead of him
I know
cutting
you're
their
gonna say that.
asses backstage, put them as a TV fight.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
What do you mean?
Like put Woodley's championship match as a TV fight.
Dead ass.
And you know what they should
Like
do?
that's what you get for giving me that type of quality. You can't prove to
You don't deserve pay-per-view points
Yeah,
for
no.
that.
you
Lando deserves fucking pay-per-view
Yeah. Exactly.
points for that.
And you know what they should do?
David does.
Dana White should promote the Dana White fight.
You should
Yeah.
promote Dana White.
If you ever fought in the
Yo,
UFC,
come
you
watch
get
me
fucked
fight,
up.
guys.
The Damian Maya and Jorge Masvidal fight to an interim belt. Fuck Woodley and Thompson.
That'd be
No,
bad. Yeah,
no.
That'd be hilarious.
We complain how we hate interim belts. You want to throw it
That's
out?
for the real title.
Shit, but I would have loved to see Habib and Tony. Because that fight wouldn't have
Needs
been
to
boring.
happen.
Guaranteed it wouldn't have been boring.
It needs to happen. I
It
don't
wouldn't
care
have
if
been
they
boring.
try for the 4th, 5th, 6th time. It needs to happen.
Well, if it can't happen, I need my man
Fergus.
Tony to face Connor and
He
beat
called
his
him
ass.
out on
and call it
Twitter.
a day.
Called him out tonight on pay-per-view.
Now, hopefully, Connor isn't. Of what did Dana White said? He doesn't want to hurt his health because
Yeah. He's one to
Well,
ruin
yes.
his image.
doesn't want to put him in a
superstar.
fight because he might get hurt. It's a fight. That's kind of what happens.
Does
And-
Connor
and
usually
anybody
get
can
hurt?
get hurt.
Connor never.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the beautiful
saying.
thing about Connor. I never seen him drop a fight. He fights anybody, and when he comes in,
I've never even seen him
he-
get knocked down.
It's either finish, a
Nate.
tough earned decision, or loss. You know, like I'm
He
not
shows up
blaming.
to
I'm
fight.
blaming Dana for being too careful with Connor,
Yeah.
but Connor himself, he'll fight anybody. From
Yeah.
my opinion, unless they're not marketable. That's what I feel
Yeah.
like is the biggest issue, which pisses me off.
Which is just as big as the issue as not wanting to fight to get hurt.
He's chasing Floyd around.
We've talked about this before. It's a draw to UFC fans and UFC around the world because Connor could fight me and it'd be a draw because of Connor. But it's not a draw to Connor because Tony isn't the matchup Connor wants.
What does he want?
It's scary because Tony's a scary motherfucker.
Do you think Connor would think about fighting Woodley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not,
Because he wants another championship, and Dana White would be like, yes, Connor, yeah, whatever you want, sir.
please take it
Tell you
off
what,
his hands.
If Tyron Woodley fights like that against Connor, he'll be 3-division world champion.
3 division.
And if Tyron beats his ass, what happens?
Uh,
And what happens if Ferguson beats his ass?
He'll get an immediate rematch. Guarantee it.
You think so?
Yeah. That's Dana's boy toy. Come on.
All right, but does Connor's stock not go down?
Yeah, it went down when he lost against Nate Diaz. And then if he fights Tony Ferguson again and he beats him, stock goes right back up.
I feel like Conor got more popular to losing for losing.
People
to
love
DCs.
seeing
Yeah.
GSP
lost.
trials and tribulations of John Jones. People love John Jones over DC, who's been squeaky clean
Yeah.
his whole career.
Yeah, but DC's just
Only thing he does is eat too many cheeseburgers. That's
Yeah.
it.
and then I just can't.
I get exactly. People love the downfall and
Well,
see
he's a
people
boring
rise up.
fighter. I think he's a
Well,
boring fighter.
I think his last fight was boring, yes, and that's probably the only fight you saw of his, right?
Well, no, I
You saw the
You
seen,
saw
Gus- that was a
Jones.
good
You
fight.
saw John
I
Jones.
seen
and
the
Cormier?
first Jones
Yeah.
fight, and then I seen the
Gus
fight
was-
before that.
Oh,
I saw him when he beat the shit out of Dan Hendo.
he threw him around. Yeah, that Dan Henderson said that fat boy made me jump down to 185.
I seen 4 Cormier fights because I seen the first Johnson fight as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was fun. You
Yeah,
beat the shit out of Johnson.
Yeah, that was one of those better ones. But
he
even,
better-
I didn't enjoy the Jones Cormier
Neither
first
did
one.
I.
No,
Jones
No,
shut
not
him
at all.
out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really that to me was point fighting.
Yeah.
yeah.
The first one.
All I know
Well,
is...
Jones beat him at the prime of his party.
Yeah.
Or whose party?
John Jones,
Jones.
like probably cocaine and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
He beat him while he was.
That's what
Having
he
a
told
blast.
DC. Yeah,
All I know is Rumble's searching for Cormier's chin.
Yeah, he better win that fight.
So
seriously.
I want to see Rumble and Jones for the belt when Jones comes back.
Well, you guys will hear those thoughts when that time comes. For now, we're gonna log you off with what we just said. Disappointing card. Hopefully, the future could just bring us
Yeah.
brighter. Let's try to stay positive.
And I'll just say
We're
it
on
now.
suicide watch now.
If
We're on the Ronda Rousey watch.
yeah, if you miss the card, don't watch it.
You didn't miss much.
Watch Lando.
Yeah, watch.
Watch
See,
Mark
that's the
Hunt get
thing.
knocked out.
It's Lando, even though he
No,
didn't
no,
win.
don't watch the main event.
No, but I'm saying we keep resorting to this fight as
They
Lando.
both won that
Okay.
fight, David and Lando. I mean, okay, David more notably.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he landed.
Just watch Mark Hunt go to bed.
Just watch out. What
Overeem.
was the sword fighting, the fencing?
For
Just go on
honor.
YouTube. Oh, For Honor is a
Honor,
good
yeah.
game. Just go on YouTube and look up sword history of swords. That's what I did. And
There you
just
go.
Spent an hour watching it.
It sounds more entertaining than the main event.
We handshake because of swords to say that we're unarmed.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's cool. I didn't ever knew that.
We button on the right so that we can whip out the sword at the same time.
I think Christian's basically inferring that he wants a sword podcast. Sorry, you guys in the fencing, let us know if you want a podcast.
Do you guys do lightsabers count?
Yeah.
Then we're on the Star Wars podcast now. But anything's better to talk about than the main event.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my message.
Swords are more interesting than.
Well, guys, you can catch us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube under the name All of the Above ENT. We have a few podcasts now.
We're growing.
We're growing as fast and as much as we can. So try to join the movement or don't get left behind. With all that being said, guys, we're out.
Peace.
That shitty ass event.